So I've seen some debate recently as to whether or not Die Hard is actually a Christmas movie. You can debate all you want because it is. I'm not even really sure how this is a question. I mean, you'd never argue that Home Alone isn't a Christmas movie, but that's a film about neglectful parents who forget their son at home while he's victim of a home invasion. John McClane just happens to be at a corporate Christmas party when some terrorists break in and hold everybody hostage. John McClane and Kevin McAllister are actually pretty similar characters now that I really start to think about it. They're both technically forgotten about, both involved in holiday airline travel, they both set up traps to weaken their enemies, they both even have a Western-sounding smart-ass catchphrase.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
And
keep the change, you filthy animal.
They both even have to deal with the bad guys impersonating the good guys. And at the end, the bad guys lose and they both get their families back, which they both weren't sure they even wanted. Now sure, it wasn't the good guy in Home Alone who cuts his feet up with glass, but I mean, wasn't that the same exact trap set for both characters? Shoot the glass. I mean, that's the same as the broken Christmas tree ornaments on the floor. So, Home Alone is a Christmas movie and Die Hard isn't? Well, why not? I guess because, alright, Die Hard takes place in LA, so there's no snow. It's kind of hard to feel like Christmas when you're running around barefoot in a wife beater. Unless you're from Florida. Now, I found this article from a website called The Fix that states that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie because, number one, it could be set on literally any other day of the year and be the same movie. Okay, great. Well, we're already talking about Home Alone, so let's just take it from there. So you're going to tell me now that Home Alone could have only have taken place on Christmas. That's the only time that the family could have ever gone on vacation. It could have easily been any summer vacation, any family death, a grandma died or whatever, and Kevin McAllister gets home alone. It has nothing to do with Christmas. From the same article. Number 2. Automatic weapons and handguns have no place in Christmas movies. Okay. Well, when Kevin McAllister is watching Angels with Dirty Souls, the keep the change, you filthy animal guy unloads an entire drum of Tommy gun rounds into his rival. So I guess Home Alone's not a Christmas movie, guys. Sorry. Can't watch it. Again, from the same article. Number 9. Its most iconic line has nothing to do with Christmas, and this is a quote from the article. Unlike Home Alone, which did it right, with Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, Die Hard's Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, is an ode to Westerns, not Christmas. Now, I'm sorry, but didn't the guy get fucked in the face with an iron in Home Alone? Didn't that same guy take a 4-inch nail into the foot? This logic is just not adding up. Die Hard has every single right to be a Christmas movie. Who hasn't dealt with the frustration of holiday travel, going to a holiday party that you'd really just not rather be at? Could Die Hard take place at any other time? Sure, I suppose, but it's the holiday pretext that gives John his charm. John McClane wants Holly back, he wants his family back, and he takes his Christmas breaks to do so. It's no secret he wants her back. He immediately hates himself for acting like a complete asshole and arguing with Holly while he's changing. Christmas of 1988 is how John McClane is going to reconnect with his family. What better time for something like that? How dare anybody say that Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie? Just because what? There isn't a tense dinner table scene? So now I have to ask, what does make a Christmas film? What are the prerequisites needed? I mean, I would definitely call Bill Murray's Scrooged a Christmas movie, and that has a shotgun in it, so firearms cannot declassify a Christmas movie. I mean, come on, one of the main plot devices of a Christmas story is a fucking gun! Don't even try to tell me that A Christmas Story isn't a Christmas movie. Fuck you, I've been to that house, it's in Cleveland, and you can pay $5 to park on the Bumpus' front lawn. Is it redemption? Does a character need to go on a self-reflection mission to come out as a better person on the other side? I mean, that's like every movie. That's not really specifically tied to Christmas. I'm pretty sure that National Lampoon's Christmas is a Christmas movie. Am I supposed to say that a Christmas movie can't make fun of dementia? We can't set old men on fire in a Christmas movie? A separate article that I found says that a Christmas movie has to be released around Christmas. It says that Die Hard doesn't qualify because it was released in July. Well, if that's the case, let's go ahead and remove Dennis Leary's The Ref, Trading Places, and, Miracle on 34th Street, which was released in July, just like Die Hard. It seems like the majority of people who say that Die Hard isn't a holiday film seem to say so because of its violence and gratuitous use of weapons. I mean, the way I see it, with all the violence, greed, and death religion brings with it, Die Hard is actually a perfect Christmas movie. Hans Gruber is the church looking to steal your money, and John McClane is like Jesus, but I guess instead of a crown of thorns, he wears shoes of glass. Two bros just fighting for what's right, not profitable, and willing to die very, very hard to do so. You're gonna tell me Jesus didn't die hard? Dude died so hard he came back to life. If Jesus is Christmas, so is John McClane. Thanks for checking out this 5th episode of Pancakes House. The show can be heard on iTunes, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Stitcher, and much more. Be sure to check me out on Patreon at patreon.com/pancakeshouse and check out the brand new Pancakes House shop at pancakeshouse.bigcartel.com.